everyone, it's Melanie and welcome to Living Luxuriously for Less, where we celebrate, decorate, and enjoy everyday life for less. I am so super stoked about today's content and all of the fall content that I have coming. I know many of you guys said in the community here that you missed my home decor and my home decor haul. So I'm going to be decorating my front porch for the fall. So you guys will get to see that. I'm going to be doing a few fall DIYs, like a DIY fall popcorn station using items from the Dollar Tree. I also have a little fall decorating that I'm going to be doing around the house and especially on the patio. As always, I will have a few fall tablescapes coming your way. I found some amazing pumpkin plates that had fall themed pumpkin plates from the Dollar Tree recently, and I'm telling you guys, they were absolutely amazing. And so today I'm going to be doing a little bit something a little bit different. I am decorating an event for a male, and a lot of you guys have been asking about, me decorating for guys and how to decorate for guys. So I'm going to be sharing that with you guys today, along with a few tips and ideas around buffets. I had some questions after my sanitation station video. You guys wanted to know more about how to do COVID-friendly event, like how to serve food and things of that nature. So I'm definitely going to be sharing that with you guys as well. So stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so this is going to be a very different video because I'm going to be sharing with you not one, not two, but 3 different events that we hosted in one weekend. Let's get started with this intimate birthday party. We just draped the balloon garlands on either side of the bed, and then we set up an intimate dinner for the husband and the wife to celebrate their 50th birthday. I used the disposable plates and cups and cutlery from the Dollar Tree. Everything turned out absolutely gorgeous. Next up was this gorgeous 18th birthday party. It is for a little girl that is very near and dear to me, and actually her party is how I got started on YouTube. Her 13th birthday party, or 12th birthday party, is actually how I got started on YouTube. But I absolutely love the way that this turned out. Her favorite colors were green and gold. So we just set up a very simple, kind of outdoor situation under a pavilion so that there was plenty of room to social distance. She basically invited her family, and I think it was 2 very close friends. So it was just very safe and very nice, and just turned out to be an absolutely gorgeous day. The party that I did the day before was actually her father. So I want you guys to pay close attention to the centerpieces that you see here, because I'm going to give you a few tips on how you can use centerpieces to create a totally different look for 3 totally different events and just get more bang for your buck. So that is definitely what we did here. She just wanted to go with something that had a lot of greenery and just a pop of white, because that does save you some money when you're putting together your centerpieces if you don't have to buy as many flowers. So it turned out gorgeous. And then the third and final event was for her father. We honored him. He's an elder at our church and has just been very committed to the people of God and to the things of God. And we used those very same centerpieces, but we wanted to keep it masculine. So we added just some candelabras or some footed hurricane vases to each table, to add that height and light. You always want to have height and light on your tables. So we did that, and then we put in some floating candles. So it turned out absolutely gorgeous. I found these king themed napkin rings at it's called a local store called Rodin's, and it's just a really neat place to find some unique items. They just kind of have a little bit of everything. So you really never know what you're going to find. But once I saw those, I knew immediately that I wanted to use them for this event. And at the time they were having a sale. So It was an absolutely great deal. Now, speaking of a great deal of you guys have asked me about, how do you safely serve food and things like that during COVID? Number one, you typically don't set the table like you see me have set here. This was specifically set for videos, and when you see me set the table for my events, it's just specifically for aesthetics. We don't use the napkins or the cups that are displayed on the table. We use all disposable things. You can get disposable plates and cutlery and things like that from Posh Party Supplies. If you're doing a very small something like what I did at the hotel for two people, you can definitely run to Dollar Tree and get all the plates and cups that you need for under $5. But because I was doing this for under 50 people, you definitely want to invest. So we got the cutlery and the plates from Posh Party Supplies. And I went ahead and set the table. We set the table using gloves. But when it was time for everyone to come in and be seated to eat, we removed, all of the plates ahead of time. And we set it up buffet style. And we had 3 people that were actually serving the food with masks and gloves on. They did not move their station or move their place at any point in time. You want everybody to remain, pretty much stationary. And then we had one server assigned to each table. So they took the food order and the drink order and they served them. Another way you could do it is that every person can serve themselves if you have some type of shield over the buffet area, kind of like a cafeteria line. And you can allow just a group of people to just go down the line like they're, in a cafeteria line, and they kind of pick what they want and the plate is passed down. The third way that you could do a buffet is, I was saying before, have them to serve themselves. Now with this, you want to make sure that everything can be picked up or eaten with tongs. So you can give each person an individual set of tongs that they can get after they sanitize their hands at the beginning of the line. Then they would use their own tongs to get their food. And then at the end, you could have some sort of wastebasket for them to drop the tongs off in that wastebasket after they have prepared their food. Now that is a little bit more costly, but if you have, you don't have enough servers or people that are not willing to serve, or you're not sure, that's one way you could do it. I don't recommend that way for buffets in our current environment with the pandemic and the virus. I highly recommend you having someone to serve. It's just the safest way to go. So that is my advice there. We use electric. We normally use like gas chafing dishes, but this time we use electric chafing dishes because we wanted to make sure the food was, the heat was evenly distributed. It does it with gas too, but you guys know with cooking with gas is a little bit different. And so that was another point that we wanted to make there as well. So this is how the setup turned out. It was absolutely gorgeous. Everything turned out gorgeous. And I'm just going to pause for a second to allow you guys to enjoy. Finally, before we go, I want to remind you guys that I am so honored to be a speaker at this year's Get Organized virtual conference. I'm going to be talking about how to plan an Insta-worthy birthday bash on a budget. A lot of picnics and boho chic themed events are very popular, and you guys are not going to believe the tips and ideas that I'm going to show you on how you can recreate this in and around your home or for your business. You're not going to believe it. I promise you guys. I'm going to also let you in on some of my top party planning secrets that I only share in Lux Academy. So you want to check this class out. You also will get a free 14-page download on steps on how to plan an event from the beginning to the end. So it is very, very detailed. It's a 14-page manual, and definitely something that you can use if you're an aspiring party planner, or if you'd like to attend Lux Academy. This is very budget friendly. Or if you just like to, plan things for your home or your church or your family. So I also include a balloon tutorial. Many of you guys have been asking me for that. So I have a tutorial included in that as well. So if you would like to register, I will leave all of the information down in the description box below. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I pray that you walk away with tons of inspiration and ideas on how to keep your guests during this time. I do know that, celebrating during this time can be very difficult. So a lot of the steps and tips that I shared with you guys, I hope that you found them beneficial. If you are ready for some home decor, fall content, please be sure to leave me a fall emoji, a leaf emoji down below, and let me know, girlfriend, listen, we love your events, but we're ready for some home stuff. So just leave me a comment down below. And speaking of comments, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn your notification bell on for future videos. I have so many videos coming your way. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, it's Melanie with Living Luxuriously for Less. Cheers.